Hi guys, it's Amanda and Anna here. We just wanted to record this video because we were having our morning meeting. As you can see, Anna has her donut mug.
It's a little awkward to drink out of, but it looks really cute. So
And we were just like reflecting on Woodwind Academy, how it's going. We were talking about, because we meet pretty regularly to just talk about how the group lessons are going, how people are progressing towards their goals and all of that. And we just thought we would sort of share some of the stories about people in Woodwind Academy right now and like how things are going for them. Just because, we were meeting anyway and we were talking about it. So, yeah.
yeah, so a lot of the people in Woodwind Academy are people who we have some people who are already taking private lessons. Most of the people play in community bands or ensembles, and we have some people who've like come back to the instrument after a few years. A lot of people who are retired or have full-time jobs, but I think the general vibe is everyone just really loves playing their instrument and wants to get better with professional help from people who actually know how to play their instrument, like us, instead of YouTube. That's a whole nother story. But in like a supportive environment that's like supporting what they're already doing and that they can come to in their own time at your own pace, sort of thing.
Yeah, like we had one of our group flute lessons, one of our members was just on vacation for a whole month and she came back to our last group lesson and was like, "Oh my God, I feel like I missed out on all this progress and like I'm behind and blah blah blah." But we talked about it. We came up with a new practice plan for her to get back into playing and get her chops back. And she's coming to our next group lesson with like a new solo that she's preparing. So yeah, basically, something that we have at Woodman Academy is the group lessons, and the group lessons are really like about giving individualized support. So, for example, like one of our flute members like really wants to play like Jethro Tull. And she's never done any extended techniques before and always been very classical oriented. So when we meet in our group lessons for 20 minutes of that time, we are working on Jethro Tull noises and songs. And each group lesson is going to have around 3 people so that each person gets that 20-minute block of time for individualized support. And we're very mindful with how we pair people up. Like I would say like everyone right now is just like really happy with their their current setup and we're all like becoming friends and learning a lot from one another. And just it's just a lot of fun. It's like getting a very specialized private lesson where we focus on your goals. We're not just playing duets with you. Like we're actually working on like technique if you want to be working at Jethro Tull noises if you want to be working at like intonation if you want to be working on that. Learning a new solo that like you never thought you could do before. We're working on that. So yeah. Anna, how are your group lessons going?
Oh, it's super fun. I was just telling you, and like I'm serious about this. I just like leave them with like more energy than I went into them, which is always a good sign. But yeah, it's we have them so even when we have more people join, we're still going to be keeping those group lessons like to make sure everyone gets 15 to 20 minutes of support. And the reason we made them group lessons is because we used to have just Q&A and we'd be like, play if you want, but like nobody wanted to play or was scared to. So now we're like, okay, it's a group lesson now, everyone's playing, and it helps get over stage fright because you're playing in front of new people every month. Like it's awesome. So yeah, I'm teaching the clarinet and sax, and then our Casey, our oboe faculty, is teaching the oboe lessons. And we have one oboist in there right now who's like essentially just getting a private lesson each month with Casey, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and I have clarinets and sax in mine, and my group lessons are going really amazing because I have some people who are in private lessons or have done private lessons and haven't had good experiences with um, their teachers maybe, or their teachers are not used to teaching adult students. And I've made improvements within those like 15 minutes, actually like kind of within the first 5 minutes that they didn't do over like a year of group lessons. Like just getting them to fix their sound and just like comments. And then it's really cool because other people have like played that piece or that solo and they'll chime in and it's all really helpful for each other. So yeah, we have our group lessons each month. We also have a topic theme. So like Amanda's doing vibrato for flutes. I'm talking about articulation in an upcoming class. We just had a rhythm class. We have a course library of like over 50 videos that we're constantly adding to. Someone asked about like rhythm, so I'm making like a new rhythm video for like getting those hard parts in their Memorial Day band music. And we also have a Facebook accountability group. So anytime people are like posting their videos and their questions, and we answer those. So it's a really cool community. And honestly, this is like the most excited I've been about this round of Woodwind Academy. It's just really cool, and I'm like so glad that we're able to help people. And like make a difference and hear about like their positive experiences in their bands or their band directors being like, oh, saxophones, that sounded pretty good, you know. Now we can just blame the trumpets for everything. So
Yeah. One of the recent wins in the flute, one of the flute group lessons is somebody was taught by a private teacher like 40 years ago, like a certain hand position. And she started developing some pain in her right wrist. So we figured out that it was the hand position. If any flute players are watching this, like I I spent a lot of time like trying to make rock stroke position work. And then I was just like, no, this is causing all this right hand pain and issues. So we worked on changing it really slowly and gradually. And now she's playing pain free and she feels really good and really confident about her setup. The
this is
same
one of the
person.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And we've had people like this is someone who's returning for their second or third year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have people like return multiple years because they just love Woodwind Academy and we love them. We're
Yeah.
mailing everyone like, well, if they're watching this video, I guess I'll spoil the surprise, but everyone in Woodwind Academy is going to be getting little donut cards in the mail sometime in the future. So, and stickers.
Yeah. Ultimately, like if you're out there and you're feeling like I think one of the main reservations like I've heard from people like in the academy so far is just like I've already invested, time and money and stuff like in private lessons, like going to different community bands and like doing um woodwind ensembles and stuff and like I haven't really like improved as much as I want to, so like why would I invest in another thing? But I will say, by the way, my boyfriend's like doing a construction project, so if you hear drilling in the background, that's why.
I
But
don't hear it, but that's cool. Good to know.
oh, okay, my bad. Yay, original sound. So um yeah, mainly like the nice thing about our program is it's totally different because we've got the go at your own pace trainings. We've got everything in there is catered to adult learners, and we make sure of that because we have literally surveyed thousands of you guys on what do you need help on, and really just like experimented and honed in on like how exactly to teach this stuff to adults because it's totally different to teach adults versus teenagers versus little kids versus people in college. Like it's a different learning style. And we've really honed that in and developed a great program. And we've got the monthly group lessons, monthly master classes so that we get to work with you by yourself on your needs and your goals. So yeah, it's really a different program. Like a lot of people in here are actually also in private lessons, but like for whatever reason, they're not getting like everything they need out of those lessons, whether they like need a little bit more help with music theory, they need help training their ear to play more in tune. That's like a really great hallmark of our program is like all together, like it just like vastly improves your intonation skills. Like one of our alumni, Domingo, before he came, he told me he was tone deaf. And I was like, you're not tone deaf.
He's hilarious. I hope he's watching this. He's the most funny person. We love him.
Yes, we do. But yeah, now he's just like telling me that his microwave is like playing in a minor key. I'm like, you're right. It is.
He's playing like jazz improv gigs solo in the mall, like talk about
Yeah.
like getting over stage fright. Um, yeah, so we love working. We love this program. I think this is our fourth year, so we kind of know what we're doing by this point. hopefully. But yeah, it's honestly so fun, and like it's one of the most my one of my favorite things I do. I even have private lesson students that I put through Woodwind Academy because I really believe it's like so important to get that whole experience that we're offering. um yeah, so I feel like we kind of blabbed for a while, but we just love what we do. And I think like I also just want to say, like, if you're thinking about joining us, or just like, you've been kind of hovering for a while or whatever, just talk to us. We'd love to set up like a free call chat with you and see if we're a good fit. I'll bring my donut mug. We really pride ourselves in having a very supportive, inclusive community. So we want to make sure that you're a good fit for us too. So we just love to talk to you if you have any reservations or just questions, and just, we're not trying to like, something that's really important to me is we want to like illustrate how awesome our program is, but we don't want to make you feel pressured or like anxious or whatever about joining us. We understand that everyone's like individualized, and this is again another rant. I'm really sick of like these programs out there being like, this is the answer, this is the solution, you must join this now. And like, no, I mean, I definitely think our program is going to help you, and I think it's the quickest and best way to help improve on your instrument. But everyone's different, and we just want to make sure that you feel really aligned with what we're doing. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. But yeah, we wanted to just kind of like give you a little bit of behind the scenes, with real people in Woodwind Academy. Yeah, and we hope you consider joining us or talking to us or just asking us questions about it. We're really chill and would love to talk to you about it. Did I forget anything, Amanda?
That sums it up beautifully. Yay.
Cool.
Well, thanks for watching us rant during our morning
If you
meeting.
made it through this whole thing, we should have like a little prize at the end or something. You
You have a
too,
donut joke
a llama joke. Yeah.
or a llama
So
joke?
if you made it through this whole video, DM us that you did and ask for your llama joke, and we will send it to you along with the donut card. So there you go.
That sounds really fun. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around. Bye.
Bye.